I'm Rebecca Azor.
And let's say we are excited because this is our second vlog series.
It's our second vlog series, you guys, and we're so excited about, a lot of the support that we got from our first one, and you guys definitely, gave us a lot of compliments and were rooting for us, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, so we really do appreciate all of your support, and hopefully we can give you just the same, experience with this one as well. And this one, we're actually going to be covering what, Rebecca?
Relationships. Yes, relationships. You got it.
It's been getting very emotional lately around here.
It really has been.
But it's okay.
Good and bad.
And Valentine's Day is around the corner. A great glass of wine and girl talk is always awesome. And even if it's a guy watching this, it's a great information to learn a little bit about women, different views. And we definitely want to make sure we stay positive within this one as well. Just making sure that we always tell everybody to always love and keep growing each and every day. So let's just get right into it. So,
what's your definition of a relationship?
Oh, wow. Thank you for putting me on the spot.
What's up? So take a sip on that one.
My definition of relationships as of now, being, going through my personal experience, I would have to say just a bond between two people that have effective communication, but also able to grow from each other.
Okay.
Because I feel like communication is very key in a relationship. In order to grow, you do have to converse with one another, and that's something that is, very important these days, especially being that I'm dating and meeting new people, and I'm really wanting to go to the next level. Like I just like to be with one person. I'm not really like that. I don't like to keep dating different people. I just want to be comfortable because it's hard to start over.
So relationships for me would have to be like, with two people, and we can talk about relationship with friends, relationship with families, but we're gonna touch on basically relationship with the
significant other.
Yeah, your significant other. And for me, it is like it changes with the years. It's so funny.
Growth.
I know it changes with the years, but when I was in high school, it was just like, oh, I want a little, cute little relationship, and I had my first boyfriend actually my senior year of high school. Oh, but then I went to college, and I was like, what? This is a sea of men. And I was like, this is a big deal for me. So what I did was just like, just talk to different guys, and to me that was a big deal. Yeah. Like just, oh my god, he's cute. Oh my god, I had him to get his number, or he'll get my number. Things like that. And I had a different level of confidence. So I was just like, I want him, I got him, that kind of thing. And then outside, or even towards the end of college, I was just like, you know what? I can't do this men thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and focus on my career. And then afterwards, where I am in my life now outside of college, career-driven woman, that kind of thing, I'm like, you know what? A relationship is so different to me than what I thought it was before. I really just want to share a life with someone. Exactly. I want to share a moment with someone. I want to be good to someone. Then you don't have that back to me, but I just want that love. Share the journey with someone.
I think everybody deserves that, though. But it's just about, making sure you find that right person to do that with. You don't want to invest a lot of time into something and knowing that it's not going anywhere. So definitely, I say relationships is a big deal these days, especially when you really want to make it work and you want to see something grow from it. So
give me 3 top things that you think is key in a relationship. Quick, 3 top things.
Communication, actions, and understanding.
I love it.
And you just want to make sure that you have that effective communication, making sure you're putting actions behind your words.
Come on.
And then making sure that you truly understand that person, so you make solutions and you can move forward.
Like with the whole where you said, with the communications, of course, we have to talk to each other. Talking to each other is a deep thing. Like you grow.
I'm tired of talking.
We grow when you communicate, and then when you gotta understand. I think that's a big deal, because sometimes you'll go into relationships you go in, you're still getting to know each other. Yeah. And sometimes we go in and we're just like, he should know, or she should know, or this person should know how I am, or understand this. And sometimes it's not always like that.
Not at all.
And you got to take a step back and try to look at it from the other person's point of view, which shows me, for me in my latest situation, that definitely showed how I grew. Because I was like, he ain't got it? No, he got to go, because I ain't got time. But then I just sat back like, Rebecca, he probably didn't get it. He probably really doesn't understand. And that was a real big deal for me. And the action part. I read a post on Instagram where somebody was like, you know, good old Insta post. And somebody was like, you know what? I don't want you to tell me you missed me. I want you to tell me you're outside. Yes. Actions.
Message. Like,
you know, it was really good. But I like those three things.
Yeah, that's definitely important, because I must say, the old me, I used to be mad. My boyfriend used to make me mad. I just was like, I'm mad. He don't even know I'm mad.
Then you don't even want to talk about it.
I don't want to tell him I'm mad, but he should know.
Knew. Why?
He should know that I'm mad.
Why
I'm mad? And then it's 2 days later and I'm still mad, and he's looking like, girl, bye. I don't got time. You know, I think we need some space.
You see, and it's like right there, you didn't communicate a thing.
But it really depends on where you are and your maturity level in your life, because it does come with growth. I mean, we're not perfect here. I've, you know, came across some relationships that have truly helped me grow as a woman, how I am today. And it made me realize, like, sometimes it is me. You know, sometimes I could possibly be the problem. But, you know, it's okay, because I'm learning, and I feel the same way for whoever else is out there too, who's trying to learn and move forward and understand that, you know, it's all about growth here. So, yeah.
And what about the title in relationships? People, do you think that there should be a time frame on when you get a title, especially when you are 25 and up?
Come on.
Why
what
are we
doing here, people?
Let me just get, okay,
my time?
4 more months. I'm always doing like 6 months. No, sometimes it's just like you get with somebody.
And it just works.
And it just, or it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like off rip, I met this person. It's a waste of my time, or you know what? I can work towards this. And you guys, this is the thing about it. You're doing things that people do when they're in a relationship. And, you know, it's you and him, or you and her always and forever together, all day. Yeah. You're dating. You guys are like a team. Mm-hmm. And then when you go out and it's like, hey, you know, I don't know what to call you. Are you my man? Or why you gotta question that at 25 and up?
And after we've been dating for 6 months.
What is that about? Like, that's some new thing. And then the guy will date you and won't do, you know, and have you do all these things. Mm-hmm. And he's doing all these things too. So mixed signals are being sent here. And then all of a sudden when you ask questions, you're looked at like you're crazy. Or even vice versa. Even men probably have been through this as well. Yeah. But we're speaking on it from a woman's point of view and from our own, you know, experiences. Yeah. So, and it's just, I'm like, I don't know, or do you want me to wait until you're ready?
But is it wrong if I'm like, you know what, I don't want to wait anymore, so I need you to figure it out, I'm out?
No, it's not wrong.
Because, listen.
It's not wrong. Because remember we were watching Wendy just today, and she was like, no, you can't give no man no ultimatum. You can't tell him, like, you know, you get it together or I'm out, or whatever the case may be. But I think every relationship is different. And if the guy isn't showing any signs of changing, and you know that you're better than that, and you're giving him so much of you, and you have literally been the girlfriend
and very consistent,
investing time, very consistent.
The time, listen, one thing about time, you cannot get it back. It's not happening. You can't get it back. So that's why that's something that's so very precious to me, because I'm feeling like if I'm constantly investing and you see in my face every day, I'm doing the same things, I'm making you happy, and then the title comes up and it's just like, oh, but I'm still trying to get to know you.
You know, and then we kind of like put we sit it on the guy. Mm-hmm. We wait for them to tell us when we are the girlfriend.
This is, Rebecca, you brought up a very great point, because it's like, I don't think the men really understand, like, just how they think they're just evaluating us and analyzing us. We're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I have to choose to be with you, too. Like, I have to want to be here. So I feel like, sometimes I feel like...
It's the compromise area. It's where you meet in the middle.
Coming together and just understanding that everything is a choice. Like, I don't have to be here. I don't have to do, like, but what? Like, I feel like if we set that foundation at first, and like, okay, hey, we're just doing this. It's not going to really go anywhere anytime soon. I'm really not, okay, then communication.
Exactly. When you communicated that, when you guys came, the understanding,
yes.
The actions, that's where it all falls in place. When you have that and you already know, okay, you can, this is the thing, you guys, you can't start one way, and you started so hard, and you went hard, and Fantasia has a song where she says, you know, do the things you used to do when you were trying to get to know me. What happened to those things? Why did it change? When you were trying to get to know me, I need you to be consistent. I need you to always be trying to get to know me, putting in work just the way I am. Mm-hmm. And it was crazy because, you know, a guy, you know, when somebody comes to pursue you and things like that, and, you know, then y'all, then you say okay, then you guys go on dates, and the person's going hard. They are making sure, hey, you know, I want to take you out. I think you're beautiful. You get compliments. You get phone calls. You get visitations. You go to dates. You do all this thing. You know, there's so much work going into it. And then, you know, it just stops. Then when you question, hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? Did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
And, you know, then you try to start filling in the gaps for yourself. You try to start... I
hate the gaps.
Figuring it out. Like, oh my gosh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. And it's like, I'm not going to take this from you when you started off so hard. And you turn around and you try to flip it on me and make me feel like I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. And I'm not going to settle for what you're giving me now because I know what you can give me.
I feel like as a woman, and for men too, I can't speak for a man, but for myself, I know I pray for discernment all the time when it comes to me dealing with people, whether it's relationships, anything. And sometimes I feel like we know when things are just not, they're just not it. Or the signs, because we talk about signs all the time. And it just comes along with like, dang, but like, why am I sitting here?
You see, I'm going to be 100 with you right now. Like, even with the signs, when you really, 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 really like somebody, Dena, you kind of just overlook them. You want to give opportunity. Don't cry. Don't cry. Because I understand. When you really like somebody, you want to look over all those signs. Or you want to just be like, you know what?
But it's just not fair.
It's not fair at all.
Like to constantly always just be the one working. Like always,
and you see,
trying
that's
to see the beauty in people and the potential and all this stuff that we see.
Girl, because potential will get you caught up.
But do they see that in me?
No, see, the potential will get you caught up. They do see that in you. Just the people that we choose, what we allow people to do in our lives, what we sit here and take,
what we allow our heart to accept.
Exactly, but see, we can't allow. Right, yesterday, women, we can't allow so much. You know, we have to guard our hearts. We got to make sure we can't allow all this negativity into our hearts and things like that. So a lot of the relationships that we go through, we kind of put ourselves in that situation because we look at the potential and we look at what they used to do and we stay stuck on those and we're like, you know what, I know he can do better because he's done better. But why do we got to stick around and wait for them to do better while we're hurting and we're crying, or we're trying at the same time, beating ourselves up?
It just sucks. I hate starting over.
Oh, girl, you're preaching to the choir. Like, I know a lot of you girls hate starting over too. So
you're starting to introduce people to your friends, and he's around, and all this stuff, and then it's just like you realize one day, like, okay, this is just not working anymore, and then you have to quit, and then people that gotta ask you the questions about this and this and that, and
you
just
think,
sucks.
Girl, listen, I know for sure. Like, just
I'm tired. I'm trying to speak about myself.
Maybe sometimes it's good to love on yourself.
No, I'm saying forever.
No. Like, you know, for my latest situation, even me, I don't want it to be what it is, but I had to take a step out and look at it from the outside and be like, Rebecca, you know you want better for yourself. You know you want better for yourself, so what do? You take control of the situation.
But how, okay, if you're just naturally a lover, because I feel like all my friends, we're just naturally lovers, so
stupid.
It hurts my feelings when I'm hurting, because I know I'm really trying. I'm genuinely trying to just be honest and open. And when the other person is not there with you, it's just like, why are you wasting my time? Like, and I feel like love shouldn't even be complicated.
Yeah, love shouldn't be complicated. It's the relationship that's complicated. But loving somebody is so easy. Like, we could love people when they do us so dirty. We can. Just because we love somebody doesn't mean we have to take the BS.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to balance guarding and just shutting you off or shutting it down.
And that's what
building the walls.
But we're still growing. And you see, every relationship that we have is taught. Like my situation that I just came out of, to me, I don't want to knock it because I grew so much from that. I grew. I was like, yo, like I really want to be in love. I really want to be with somebody. I really want to share moments with someone. And before that, I was just like, forget that, Rebecca. I'm just gonna keep talking and then stop talking to you and then just keep on moving because I just want to focus on my career and stuff like that. But I'm at a place in my life where I want that. I want to be loved. I actually want to get married one day, walk down the aisle, have that family. You know what I'm saying? And it just we're still growing when it comes to relationships. I might change my mind next month, next year, depending on. But at the end of the day, remember, but our hearts are still open. We got to keep our hearts open. Girl. When do you fight and when do you let go?
Exactly. When do you settle? No, when should you not settle? And when should you actually just fight?
Well, you should never settle.
Well, never. I'm sorry. That was
so when do you fight? When do you let go?
Exactly. Point blank in the period.
Yeah.
And I think it just comes from really just seeing the signs and understanding in your heart and how you're feeling, because like I said, we all have that intuition inside us to know like, okay, this is just not right. And sometimes we keep people around just so we won't have that empty space, or we want that whole idea of a relationship. And sometimes it's just like, okay, just be okay with just being with you. Like, you cannot possibly make somebody else happy and for you if you're not feeling that way for yourself, and especially in a relationship. Like if I'm already kind of getting like, oh, this is getting a little intense, it's probably time for me to go.
Yeah, or even if you don't feel like you're wanted, it's not happening, you tried, you put you did all that you had to do and it's still not working out, it's time for you to move on. Don't drag it out, because when you drag it out, what happens is you get stuck. And I'm gonna speak and I'm gonna say, for myself, girl, my spirit discernment is on his P's and Q's. It's on top of his game. But even when I'm in a relationship,
we just ignore it.
I be like, God, listen, not today. I got it. Like, why are you coming in and trying to tell me what to do in my relationships? I got this. Let me do this. And then when I try to take over, yeah, it's all wrong. And then when I try to take over, I'm like, why is he doing this?
I think I totally get what you're saying, but I think right now what I'm battling, because I'm changing and I'm becoming a better woman, that I'm even I'm dating different type of men than what I would normally date, because I feel like it's time for me to mature, and I'm letting God take the road in that. And I'm
on the rooftop in Charlotte.
It's so a beautiful night.
It is beautiful. I need you to take it higher with my ponytail. There we go. And don't tilt it up. There we go. I'm in there like somewhere. So hey, we're in Charlotte right now.
Look at that.
And this is an amazing view.
Really
I
is.
really love it.
Being on top of things makes you feel just even more just.
This is like a
More
spot for
energy.
romance.
Yeah.
No? Okay. Well, it's
I feel on top of the world.